Ooh wee. Hey y'all. I feel like it's been forever since I have been on here. Since I've made a video. But I was reading my Bible and I just was inspired to make a video. And I make this video not with the lightest heart. There are some areas of my life that I am waiting on God to work in, or maybe he's waiting on me. But either way, I don't have the lightest heart, so a bit heaviness, but I still, I felt inspired to do this, and I loved it yesterday when he pointed this out to me. So in my line of work, I work with children with special needs. Currently I am working one-on-one with a young man. We're gonna call him Bobby. Okay. So yesterday Bobby was upset. Okay, he was upset because we were supposed to have a pep rally. He heard that we're going to have a pep rally in the gym. He loves going to the gym, and whenever he heard that we were going to have a pep rally in the gym, oh, that was it. Like, he could not even think straight the rest of the time. And in my eyes, it wasn't a whole bunch of time. The time just had not come yet, so it probably was like an hour or so before it was time to go, and that hour felt like an entire lifetime to him. In his mind, he could not grasp the concept that we're gonna go to the gym. We're gonna go, like, we're gonna go, but you just gotta wait your turn, right? So we went to we went to related arts. We were in art class, and so the art teacher got ready to teach. Like, every single thing that she did, it just looked like, oh my gosh, she's giving instructions. No, this means we're not going to the gym. Like, okay, everybody's moving from the carpet to the tables in the art room. No, we're moving further away from the gym. Like, we need to go that way. So I'm looking at his face, and like, he's trying to hold it, but he is getting overwhelmed. He's like, he keeps asking. He was like, we missed the gym, and I'm like, no, we did not miss the gym. And then so he'll look back, and then he'll just keep, and then he'll look back and he'll be like, the gym is gone. And it's like building. And so I am trying to help him, because I know that he is overreacting about something that is not even real. Like, what is real is that he has to wait, but what he doesn't realize is that his wait is not super long. But what he's doing in that moment is making his wait worse. And so we have to eventually, he eventually loses it. We have to go into the hallway. I have to sit with him and talk to him, and I say, hey, now, we're not going in the gym like that. I said, do you see? There's people out here walking to the gym right now. There's people in the classroom. Look at their faces. Are they crying? No. You know why? Because they know we're going to the gym, and they just gotta wait. And he's like, still asking me, did I miss the gym? Did I miss the gym? No, you did not miss the gym. So eventually, I had to give him his reminder in a rhythm, in a song, so that he could remember it. And that's just how he does it. He grasps it if it is in the form of a song. So I said, if you start getting upset, if you start thinking, your brain starts telling you that you missed the gym, what I want you to do is you say this: I did not miss the gym. We just wait our turn. I did not miss the gym. We just wait our turn. And so I said, you say. And he said, I did not miss the gym. I just wait my turn. I said, that's right. So we go back inside, and it's still hard for him, but now he has the tools. I gave him the words to use whenever he got anxious or whenever he became worried. And, eventually we got to the gym. It was fine. It was too loud in there at some point, and he got fed up and was like, I'm ready to go. But we got to the gym and everything was fine. It was not until yesterday evening that the Lord just dropped it in my spirit. And I love when he does this. I was sitting there thinking about things that I felt that I had missed. Things that I felt like I had prolonged, that I had gotten in the way of. Things that I wanted God to do. And I was like, where is it? And what time is it gonna get here? Is it okay? You know what, Lord, I didn't do that right, so I missed it. I messed it up. I didn't. Okay. And I'm like, Lord, how long is it gonna take now that I have messed it up? And I began to realize that I was having those same anxieties, those same sort of thoughts that Bobby had. And suddenly I remembered, I did not miss the gym. We just wait our turn. And I thought it was so funny, but so profound. I did not miss what God has for me. It is surely on the way. There is no doubt that it is on the way. There is no doubt that that is where I'm headed, if I would just wait my turn. Now, that's easier said than done, because waiting your turn feels like a lifetime, an eternity. Especially when you don't know what that time is. You be like, okay, you said what now? And then what time did you say? Because it's been like a long time, so I didn't. But the Lord, what's funny is, we were closer to the time that it was time to go to the gym than we were to the time that he was first given that notice that it was coming. It was almost time. It was almost time. Every single second we got closer and closer, but it felt like it was nowhere near. And so I'm saying all this to say, I want to encourage you, if you are waiting on something, if you want God to move in an area of your life and it has not happened, hold on. And I wish I had better words to give you, because I don't. I wish there was something else I could give you for this holding period. I am learning still to choose the word over certain things during this time. For example, if I get anxious and I want to go to some stimulant, like, scrolling, social media, or, whatever it might be, I have tried to replace it with the word. In that moment, I just pick up and I read, even if it's just one verse. The habit that it's making, the connection that it's making in my mind, that my comfort comes from the word. That is essential. And that is the new habit that I want to create instead of old ones that kept prolonging or making this holding time worse. Hold on. Hold on. Please do not get weary in well-doing, for in due season you shall reap if you faint not. And that doesn't mean you're not going to get tired. We just don't want you to tap out. We don't want you to give up, because it's coming. It's coming. And I have so many pauses because I want to give you more, but that's all that God has given me to give you. So I hope it helped. And I hope when you get anxious in those moments that you remember Bobby, and you remember how close what he wanted was and how far it seemed still in his mind. Can you imagine that what you are waiting for is so close? As far as it may seem, it's so close. So please, please, please hold on. And when you get anxious, remember, you did not miss your fill in the blank. You just wait your turn. God knows the plans he has for us. So hold on and trust him. And fight for your life in the meantime. Grab your Bible, honey, because it's hard out here. Okay. Love you.